Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? My name is Darlene. I'm with Featherweight Doctor here in Sandpoint, Idaho. I am in my store called Sand Creek Quilting, and it is Monday. The gates were not supposed to be open, but it's been kind of busy today, so the gates are open. Let me pull up my feeds really quick, and I'm going to say hi to just a few friends. We have a ton of stuff to talk about tonight. There was one right there. There was one question that rolled in from someone on my YouTube, not YouTube, my Featherweight repair group on Facebook, and so we're going to talk about out of sequenced serial numbers and where to find good information on that. Oops, nope, I didn't want to do that. Sorry, everybody. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I did. It was kind of short. Ray leaves this week. This will be the first time I'm in the store on my own since we opened for a whole week. Not going to lie, a little nervous. This operation's a little bigger than one person at this point. So it's probably good that I understand that for when I leave, her in charge. So I don't know what's going to happen this week. I'm not actually thinking very much. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. No, stop. I'm sipping tea. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Okay, YouTube studio. Look at my long list tonight. We have lots of stuff to talk about. Okay. I just want to say hi to everybody first, because otherwise I'm going to roll over the top. Let's see. Okay. Start over on Facebook. Hello, everybody. So Nancy's on. Jana's on from Georgia. Hi, Jana. Debbie is on from Kentucky. JP is on. Odie's on. Kathy's on from Addie. Kathy Hager's on from East Texas. Hi, Sweet Pea. Lisa's on from the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix, Arizona. Karen, not a Karen's on from Stormy, Ohio. Hi, my friend. Angel's on from Houston. She says, hope your week is off to a great start. It is. It is. Let's see. We have Franny's on. Bobby's on from Albuquerque. Hi, Bobby. Let's see. Mel's on. Mel and Joe are on from Bay St. Louis. Della's on. Hi, sweetheart. Kim's on from Manitoba. Yeah, we're just hunkering down, expecting the storm of the century with 2 feet of snow. Y'all, we're getting hammered with wind today. So Bonnie's on in Illinois. Pauline's on from Dallas. Oh, Mary is with her boss tonight. We'll let her off the hook. Okay. We've got Polly over on UK on. Hi, sweetheart. Thanks for joining us. And Kat is over on from Virginia. Pam is on from Maine. Molly's on from Moorhead, Kentucky. Hi, Molly. Let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Retro. Polly says, I think my Bernina followed yours playing up this weekend, so it's off for a service. I hope it's not an expensive service. Hi, Missy, and hi, Julie. Oh, good. Mary says 4 blocks in the mail. Fabulous. Myra. Okay, Myra, I'll send you addresses for the blocks. Becky's on from Kennydale. Awesome, you guys. Okay, so I thought I'd just give you a quick weekend update. Right now? You want to ask me a question right now? $22.95. Wait. That's not what I'm asking. Okay. All right. Yes, we still have power for now. The wind is supposed to continue into the evening, so all bets are off. All right. So I wanted to just remind everybody that I have 3 seats left for Quilt Camp on June 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So I really, we were fully sold out, and then a couple of things have come up. I'd really like to refund some deposits. So please, if you are at all able to venture out this way, this goes for locals as well as out-of-towners. Polly says, Featherweights to the rescue! Featherweights to the rescue! Then I would love to be able to return those ladies' deposits. Gwen was asking about my Bernina. So what I didn't tell everybody when I pulled the Bernina out 11 minutes before I was on camera on Friday. Friday's show was ridiculous. Thank you, everybody, for your understanding of the gremlins that apparently live in all of my sewing machines here. But so the Bernina gave me some weird. Jennifer Anderson, you're in Washington. Hello. You guys need to come to quilt camp. Woo! Anyway, so I got an error message on my 770, my Bernina 770, that said that there was something in the thread catcher, and when I started to try and drill in, I had to watch a video, and there was, girls, the Berninas are not the Featherweight, so it was like all the 9 steps. So I thought I could just bypass it and then keep going. Apparently not. So, because it was like, no, thank you. And then I was using some crummy rayon thread, and so the Featherweight was like, no, thank you. It was a bunch of no thank yous. Okay, so that was so funny. Okay, so this weekend, Bonnie Pelton and Mel Mitchell, you guys are on Poodle Skirt standby. I picked up this for my big 50s thing coming up. So Sandpoint is rather well known for a 50s car show. Normally 500 cars. They're expecting 700 cars in this little tiny town on May 20th and 21st. I think it's a Saturday and Sunday. It's called Lost in the 50s. Hi, Linda from Tennessee. We are doing, here at the shop, we're going to do a whole marketing thing for the event. I am making a poodle skirt. I am not a clothing constructor, so Bonnie and Mel are my 2 little seamstresses on speed dial. We're going to do make and take projects for guests to come by. I think I'm going to say, like, instead of Lost in the 50s, I'm going to say something like Hopelessly or Living in the 50s or something. We're going to come up with a little catchy tagline. I hope I can do that poodle skirt, Kathy. And we're going to make and take. So we're going to have coffee cozies and mug rugs. So here's my fabric, and then here's my 2 complements. So I'm going to make 25 mug rug kits for Lost in the 50s, and have 2, like, probably 301s up front, because those are my mid 50s machines, and so it's gonna be fun. So poodle skirts were on the agenda this weekend, mug rugs for Lost in the 50s, and then, y'all, I couldn't help myself. I am totally doing the scarf and the saddle shoes. Okay, don't look, because I spilled part of my lunch on my skirt. Okay, look what I found at the fabric store today. I couldn't resist. Look, it's our neighborhood moose panel. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with it yet, but I couldn't leave it. It was going to sell out. She only got like 8 of them. She got like deer and a bear and some other stuff, but I saw the moose, and you guys know I have a neighborhood moose, so I felt like I needed to do something for the neighborhood moose. There you go. Kathy, I might resort to that. Oh, that's a great idea, Mom. 50s music on on Pandora. That's a great idea. Oh, Reagan's like, I got this. I got this. Ray isn't even going to be here. Like, Ray was like born to live in the 50s, and Girl Child is going to be at the family wedding that I have to miss. Bummer. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Patsy. That's funny. Monty the Moose. That's right, guys. Okay, so that is my little update on that. Ukraine. Y'all. Every time I lose confidence in humanity, something happens to remind me that there are still good people out there. And this project has turned into so much better than I thought it was going to be. I got an email over the weekend from some gal. I don't even know where she lives. Her name's Chris with a K. And she had heard about our project. And she made 50 blocks. 50 blocks. And I almost started crying. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I think we're going to make it. Like, I think we're going to cross over the finish line. Don't. Franny. Franny says, raise a busy beaver back there. Shipping day for the website. So she better be a busy beaver. She has a lot of things to do. Let's just put it that way. So I had Chris split the blocks, and 50 to Mel, 50 to Odie. Their requests came in throughout the whole weekend with people making blocks. That great Featherweight festival over in Quilt Haven in Minnesota, Quilt Haven on Main, did a dozen blocks at their quilt retreat for us. It's amazing. So all this is coming together. Like, but if I would have tried to plan this, it would have been a total flop. But because this was bigger than me, it's going to be a huge success. So I was over at Selkirk Fabrics today. She's in Ponderay. Her name's Stephanie, the owner. Wonderful woman. I'm hoping for those of you guys coming up for Quilt Camp, you definitely have to go over and support Stephanie's. Oh, good, Karen. Karen said 15 more blocks in the mail today. I don't know, Shan. I don't know how many more we're going to need yet. I want to wait till the end of the week, and then we're going to do a count and see. I don't think we're going to have them all, but I also don't want to have a bunch of extra. So I don't know how many we're going to have. I'm hoping to give you a more solid update on Wednesday for Work in Progress Wednesday. Oh, Kathy, that's a great idea about doing a third quilt for the father who's still in Ukraine for when he can get here. Or maybe we can figure out how to get it to him. That's a good idea. That's if we run over, that's actually not a terrible idea. All right. I will let you guys know how much more we need to make. I want to get a count, and then we're going to reevaluate on Wednesday, and I'll get my busy bees going on it. Hi, Sandy Reese. It's okay. Enjoy your family, honey. All right. So that is the blocks update. We're going to give a more complete update on Wednesday. That's true, Lisa. If there's extra, we could do a lap quilt instead of a bed quilt. I don't think we're going to do more than 2 bed quilts, but we could easily. Oh, that's the other thing. So what I was saying was Stephanie donated the border and the sashing. Now I didn't want to do floral on the border. Oh, hi, Erin. Thanks for coming in the store today. She's on. That's awesome. So Stephanie donated. I'm sure more boxes will be made. Yes, that's true. So Stephanie donated border. This is going to be our border fabric. I didn't want to use flowers because I want the same border on both quilts. And I know one of them is going to an 11-year-old boy. So we did dragonflies. And then here is we're going to do alternate sashing to corner posts, but these are our sashing and corner post colors. Here is, oh, Myra, we got our backings already. We got our backings donated. Oh, you do have a lock quilt, Mel. That's right. Okay, I'll keep you guys posted on the blocks. Don't just come in what's supposed to come in, and we'll see where we're at. So we have border, sashing, and corner posts. I am donating the batting and doing all the long arming. And then what's cool is that people are sending notes. Like the lady that did, you done? The lady that did 50 blocks, it wrote 2 letters and then split the block. So each of the mom and the son will get a letter with their. So I know that Mel has said that people are all sending sending letters and encouragements, and I'm getting gift cards and all the things. So it's going to be a very cool box when it's all done. Okay, so I also wanted to show you the Quilt As You Go sampler, since I haven't checked the mail yet to see, Mom, if I got the letter yet. So this is... You haven't checked the mail? So here's my finished Quilt As You Go quilt. So this quilt, I think I told you guys on Friday, I started it. Yay, thanks, Beth. I started this quilt back in 2018 before I realized that it was mostly paper piecing, and Darlene does not do paper piecing. Well, let me rephrase that. Darlene can do paper piecing. Darlene chooses not to do paper piecing. And so it turned out really good. My Bernina, I snapped a needle over the weekend, and I thought, oh, she's and crackers. This poor machine is going to the service at the end of the month. I see my favorite Candyman. Hi, Peyton.
Hello. What's today?
Today's Monday.
What show's on Monday?
Ask the
Oh,
doctor.
this is more professional.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I think blind Stephen Wednesday or
Go.
Friday.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So our last little snippet I wanted to talk to you about today was a gentleman. They're pinning Luna, if you're wondering what they're doing. Was this gentleman had posted on my Facebook repair site about, did he send me some candy? Did Mel order candy?
Who?
Mel? Mississippi.
I think she's just saying, like,
Oh.
she send me candy?
Oh, I don't know, Mel. Oh, Franny says, hello, sweet thing.
Hello.
He is a sweet thing. So this gentleman out on my Facebook group was asking about a serial number out of order. Let's discuss serial numbers for a second. You can easily tell from the serial number on your Featherweight where and when the machine was made. So with that being said, the what?
Where's the car?
In my purse? Right there on the cutting board?
Where's the car?
Right out front of Eve's leaves. Okay.
The truck?
Yes. So there is a website called www.ismax.net. Let me type it into. Do you have sugar-free things? Lisa wants to know, Peyton.
Sugar-free candy.
No, not really.
Max.
Every time I get in sugar-free, it just ends up honestly getting thrown away.
No, Miss Lisa. Hold on. Okay, I'm just typing out this website, which is a website of historical facts about all antique sewing machines, not necessarily just Singers. And you can put, you can go out to the Singer portion, and then, hang on, I need to get something on my purse. Love you. And you can search under your serial number in the date range, and then it'll tell you what model your machine was, what model your machine is, and what year it was made. Well, the gentleman that was on my thing had a serial numbered Featherweight. So one of the surefire methods of knowing that you have a Featherweight on your hands and not like a similar looking machine like a 66 or a 99 is the Featherweight serial number is located on the bottom of the machine. If you can see your serial number from the top of the decking, that is not a Featherweight. The other thing that you can tell very easily while looking at your serial number is it'll have an A if it's made in Elizabethport, New Jersey. It'll have a J if it is a Canadian machine, and it'll have an E if it's a UK, Great Britain machine from Scotland, Kilbowie, Scotland. Do you guys see Luna's tail? It's like, woo. She's going to start to whine. It's okay, girlfriend. She's like, Ray left. Anyway. And so this gentleman had an AF serial numbered Featherweight. I saw the picture. I know it was a Featherweight bottom, but it was out of sequence. So if he looked up AF, which should have been a 1941, but his number was out of sequence. That happens. It happens rarely, but it does happen. Another inconsistency is there was a fire in the Great Britain plant back in the day, and a lot of the dating records were destroyed in the 60s. So that means if you have like an E-series white machine, most likely you will not be able to date it down to a specific date. You'll just get a year because the actual records were destroyed in the fire. Let's see here. Oh, you got a 99, Kathy. That's cool. Let's see. So you can tell it's also not uncommon, just since we're talking about this, to have a machine that might say, like the motor might say made in Canada, but then the serial number on the actual cadaver of the Featherweight is an E-series Great Britain machine. That's because they would make parts in different factories and then kind of Frankenstein them all together into a complete machine in a different Singer factory. So these are all anomalies. That doesn't make the machine any more or less valuable. I assured him that the machine was definitely, as an AF series Featherweight, a 1941 machine, but it is not uncommon to have a machine out of series. Sometimes it looks like sometimes an 8 can look like a 3. He had a pretty good picture of the serial number, and it was definitely not like a stamp that was only kind of half stamped. So I would say it was just a mishap, and it happens. Hi, Jan from Ohio. Thanks for tuning in. Angel says, my friend and I have Featherweights made in the same batch. You have twins machines. That's awesome. Mine is a Centennial badge, and his is not. That's absolutely happens. Why did this? It was just they did a certain number of Centennial machines, and they didn't differentiate between which ones were going to be Centennials and which ones were not. So it's not uncommon to find a 1950, 51, 49 non-Centennial or Centennial badge. So that's fun. Yeah, that's very normal. It's not a Frankenstein machine. Why'd you just put a mad minion, Franny? All right. Well, I feel like that was a lot. Thanks for hanging out with me today. So I'm going to be back on camera on Wednesday again. We're going to have lots of Ukraine blocks to look at. Please, all you guys have already started sending pictures in. I got Angels and some other gals. So send in pictures to info at featherweightdoctor.com. Franny, you can always mess around. It's fine. Totally fine. Kim, so Kim says my 1955 was made in Scotland. That is not unusual for Canada because they shifted machines back and forth between the UK and the Canadian factory quite a bit. So that is not unusual at all. So Wednesday I'll be on 4 o'clock Pacific right here on YouTube and Facebook for Work in Progress Wednesday and another block demo with my AccuQuilt. I don't know what I'm doing yet. There's one that requires Y seams. I might have to put my big girl panties on and do a Y seam. I almost did it last week and I saw Y seam and I thought, no. Yes, Jan, there are 3 quilt camp spots open. We need 3 more people for a good old time. Ooh, I talked to the t-shirt guy today too. So those are happening. I'm so excited. I'm buying extra. Don't worry. I'm buying extra. For those of you who want a Quilt Camp t-shirt, but you can't make the journey, you can have a Sasquatch carrying a Featherweight t-shirt too. Thank you, Rhonda. All right, friends. That's all I had for you tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Have you heard of the Spartan machines from Singer? I have. I've seen them actually. They are like one of the, not the precursor to the Featherweights, but one of the ones that were made around that same time period. Yes, Miss Sandy. I'll talk to Jim. He owes you a shirt. All right, you guys. We're getting 50 t-shirts, so there definitely will be extras. Don't worry. Don't worry. I missed you too, Shan. Ray said you put in an order in. I was like, where has she been? Does the Spartan have a bigger motor than the 99? I don't know. That's a good question. My son is a brat too. Don't worry. Yes, I'll keep everybody posted on my poodle skirt. All right, guys. Good night.